comedian Paul D'Angelo, author J.L. Rothstein.
He's a big-time TV host, the man with the shiny coat. He's the best, better than all the rest. After Hours with TC Restani.
Alrighty, welcome to After Hours with TC Restani. I'm TC Restani, your host, along with my greatest co-host of all time, Mr. Ricky Bittman. We are here. Can you believe it?
I can't believe it.
It's been 6 years since we've done this
Man,
show.
I'm telling you.
6 years.
We're getting old.
We are. Well, I said, before the show, you're looking a lot younger than I am these days.
Well, I mean, this is because
I've been worried about this show. It's been 6 years of burden trying to get the show back on the air.
Yeah, you kept. I got to be honest with you. I did not think this day was coming. Every time you'd say it, I'd be going, "Oh yeah, okay, here we go." But then look at this. I mean, look where we are.
Well, and people who have been following me on the social medias in nauseam have seen the building of this set for the last 3 months. But we are here. It is recording. We are on the air.
Feels like we never left.
Well, I see you all the time. We do the podcast and all
but
other fun junk.
It's great seeing floor director Dave and the director Chris. Everybody. I mean, we got all these new faces. My goodness, this is great.
I'll take your word for it.
You better take my word for it, because that's all you're getting out of me is my word, all right?
Now, we have something new here on the rebirth of After Hours at TC Restani that we didn't have on the old show. We have, sitting over there, our audience of one, ladies and gentlemen.
I was wondering what the heck he was doing. All right, now we got the audience of one.
So what's an audience of one, huh?
It's obviously this guy.
This guy over here. Now, we don't have a grand studio space because we spent all the money on the set, so we can't have a major audience in here.
Yeah.
So the brain power's down here, so why don't you have an audience of one? And that's audience of one, W-O-N, because they win a prize for being a guest of the audience of one over there.
So this isn't the prize? They won in addition to this?
In addition to this, we'll talk about that a little later, what they won. But let's introduce him right now. He goes by Rich, ladies and gentlemen.
Rich. Is that your name or an adjective?
What's going on here, Rich?
Not much. Glad to be here. Following you for years.
Have you been? Oh, see, he's a number one fan. You're the stalker I had to put the restraining on. No, I'm just kidding.
And he's fashion plate, too. Look at that shirt.
He's a fashion plate over there. Freddie Blassie, eat your heart out.
That is nice.
Now, I understand your given name is Rich, but you go by a nickname of Duck.
Yes.
Now, can you explain to the millions of people watching this all over the world why we call you Duck?
Yes. Back when I was playing Little League, we got baseball jackets, and my name's Richard, but I went by Dick, and the I and the C look like a U, and Duck. Better than being Dick.
Yeah, you know what? I was just going to say that. Would it rather be called Dick or Duck? I'm going to have to go with Duck. What about you, Bittman? What do you think?
I like Duck. Every time I'm going like that.
Because your name is Ricky.
That's right.
You could even been called Dickie.
No, nobody ever called me
No one ever called you that?
No, we'd have issues.
We would have issues, right? Well, I heard that one time in the limousine, some guy called you that. That cut us off.
He never did it again, all right?
So welcome, Duck, over there. Your father ain't Howard, is it?
Big time Duck.
No.
Okay,
no.
I just had to get that out of there.
Dad,
You got that, right? I know.
Dad was Big Dick.
Huh? That'd be Big Daddy Dick?
I'm a junior.
Uh-oh. Well,
Here you go.
we'll talk about that off air. Now, Ricky Bittman, we have a mailbag segment on the program here.
We do, and the letters have been coming in fast and furious, so what did they do? I got to pass through them. Like that, I got to pass through the letters and pick out a couple of good ones, because people want to know. People want to talk to you.
Now, I understand we went to the postman who brings us to our post office box, was hunched over. He has a bad back. How many letters we got?
Yeah, he walks like that anyway, so it worked out perfect.
Oh, you know that guy too?
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
I always thought the milk was heavy, but that's
They
just
call
the way
him
it
number
was.
7 for some weird reason. I don't know why, but that's his nickname. So we got some question here from viewers out there. None of these are from Duck, right?
No, Duck's not in here.
All right.
Unless he changed his name. So what I did was I just took out, there was a lot of, the praise, dittos, mega dittos, I've been a fan for years, all that stuff.
Yeah.
So I just got down to the questions.
All right.
So we got a couple of mailbag questions. So the first one we got, Dear TC, After Hours is Boston base. What's with the Las Vegas backdrop? Sincerely yours, Herschel Savage from Pembroke, Mass.
Ah, good old Herschel Savage, HS out there.
Yeah.
Well, Herschel, I can give you the answer. Ricky Bittman and I, used to spend a lot in times in Las Vegas. It brings a tear to my eye. I was a young lad, and you were, in your 20s out there, and my uncle owned a place called the Damp Napkin out in Vegas. Now, I used to go there as a youngster and learn the business, right?
And PTSD. Yeah, right.
And one time, it was the summer, I'll never forget it. It was the summer of 1988. I had just gotten my driver's license. I had a lot of friends out in Las Vegas. They were a little older than me. Yeah. And they were about ready to graduate high school, and they said, TC, we have the van and we're going on the scavenger hunt. So I was the wheelman that night. They didn't tell me anything about it. So we drove around and they gave me the list and they said, look what we have to get, the final item on the list. I go, you kidding me? So we went to this mega hotel, which I'm not going to mention. I'm not going to mention the name of the hotel.
Smart.
And the main event talent that night was none other than Sammy Davis Jr. Now, mind you, this was 1988. Who could make the sunrise, the Candyman out there, right? And the item on the list was one of his glass eyes. Yeah. All right?
Now, just so people know, he didn't have two.
No, he had
a bunch of extras.
Well, what I mean, he had a glass case that was infamous out in Las Vegas. He had 4 traveling eyes. He had the travel eye, the performance eye, the photo eye, and just a random eye.
Yeah, so they're like interchangeable.
So the guy named Lucky, who was the kid that was out in Vegas, we went to the thing. His uncle was the doorman there. They had like a head of security and whatnot. Yeah. And they said, keep the motor running. They go in, they come out with the eye. Yeah. All right? I'm like, oh my God. All of a sudden, 4 Cadillacs surround the van. And, right out of the Sopranos, your central casting, the Sopranos, they got out of the thing, and they said, get out of the van. So we're petrified. I'm a kid, I'm 17 years old. Out of nowhere, in the back of the hotel, this door opens, a beam of light comes out, like it's coming from the heavens above. Mm-hmm. These 3 individuals walk out. 2 of these guys look like Arnold Schwarzenegger. And then guess who the 3rd man was?
I don't
None other than old Blue Eyes himself, the chairman of the board, Frank Sinatra. He walks up to us. He's got a cold drink in his hand, in his glass, whatever he's drinking, right? And he doesn't say a word. He just looks at us and just goes, he points to the eye.
Yeah.
So we know what he's talking about.
Yeah.
So we give him back the eye, and then he tells us to get the hell out of there. He didn't say it. He just goes like this.
Oh, yeah.
They separated it like the Red Sea. We're out of there. I head back to the Damp Napkin. You were there, and my Uncle Phil was there with a suitcase. Word had already traveled back to the Damp Napkin. Yeah. I'm on the red eye back. Yeah. I'm banned from Vegas for 10 years.
Hadn't seen you after that.
All right? Yeah. Now, that is why we have Vegas behind me. Because I always wanted to be a Vegas entertainer, and the chairman of the board kicked me out of town. So when we started this show, I was still under probation. And that's why we have Vegas behind us. Yeah. So that answer your question, Herschel?
Story. Yeah, he probably loved that. That's a great story.
All right, there you go, Herschel. Question number 2.
All right. Dear TC, what advice would you give the network execs who are looking for the next big thing in late night talk? Raquel Darrian from Quincy.
Oh, Raquel Darrian. Yeah. I remember her. She was a great actress. Yeah. She was fantastic. What would my advice be? Yeah. Hire us.
There you go.
That's the end of story right there. But
I found that question.
Forget the other ham and eggs. You're talking about TC Restani, 5-time best talk show, going for number 6.
The best advice to get. Not like those ham and eggs, right?
No.
That are out there.
Bunch of stiffs.
It's time for change.
We have one more time for one more question.
Oh, let me see.
One more question.
All right. Dear TC, what social media platform is your absolute favorite? Mr. Sorrell Book.
Well, Mr. Book out there, my favorite social media platform would be Instagram.
You like the Instagram, huh?
IG out there. IG for TC. If you ever want to find me anything, you go to my Instagram, which is coincidence, right on the screen right now.
Because Facebook, you don't like them no more,
Well, I got banned from Facebook, all right? I don't know if Frank Sinatra had anything to do with that one.
Because I've seen a lot of awful things on Facebook. They haven't been banned, but for some reason you were banned because they accused you selling stuff?
Yeah, and I wasn't selling anything on there.
Nothing.
So
the usual line of BS.
Who actually runs Facebook now? Still that Zuckerberg hanging
Yeah, that Trump. Yeah, he runs it still.
Screw him. We're not going to give him any promotions out there. But I do know we do have a Facebook fan page out there.
That's right.
Mr. Ricky Bittman is the moderator.
I curate that for you, but I mean, what the hell?
We can't be really pissed off at Facebook that much.
No. But still, I'm a little pissed at them because they don't like you.
Who cares about that? Are you excited about this? I'm excited. We are back on this program.
I'm actually beside myself. Every time I look over here, I swear it's me sitting there. But I'm beside myself right now that we're back in the studio.
What do you think about Duck? We got a Duck in the studio.
I think it's a fantastic idea. I got a question for Duck. Is that rope, is that velvet or is it velveteen, you think?
Velvet.
See, you went
Of
top
course it's
shelf all the way.
Isn't that a fake cheese?
Jeez, look at that.
No velveteen
Hey,
out
man,
there.
I'm just asking, all right?
It's Velvet. Like, remember old Bull's girlfriend, Velvet, the 500-pound cab
geez,
driver?
she was
That's
beautiful.
a different
What
story
is
for a
she,
different
Velvet?
time, and we don't want to make people sick, even though we're on late night. So what we're going to do right now is we're going to take our big first-time commercial break, and we'll be back with our first guest, Mr. Paul D'Angelo.
Hi, this is Quincy Briscoe. To all my fans, don't drink and drive.
Ho! Hey folks, Hacksaw Jim Duggan here, and you're watching After Hours with TC Restani. Tough guy, give me a hole, folks. Ho!
Alrighty, welcome back from that big-time commercial break. My first guest here on the rebirth of After Hours at TC Restani is a longtime, close personal friend. He's one of the greatest comedians of all time. Let's bring him out right now, the one and the only Paul D'Angelo.
Yeah, I'll be back in a little while. Yeah, put your pants on. Okay. Wait. Hey, TC.
I'm TC. You're Paul Marseille. We're talking about
Paul,
the
good to
pants
see you.
down out there.
What's happening? Look at this place. It's beautiful now.
Who are you talking to back there?
The green room's unbelievable. There's women back there, lobster, drugs. I don't do them, but everything.
Wait a minute.
It's
You're talking
unbelievable.
about
This
there's
is the
women
new
and
show.
lobster back here, and I'm out here sucking on seltzer water.
You'll have you. Look at this place.
Isn't it awesome?
Isn't that something?
Can they show on the camera? Can you show this rug?
It's right there. Look at that rug. It's on the screen right now. Look
Oh
at
my.
that. Look at that thing down
What's
there.
the chances you go into a rug store and they happen to have a TC Restani rug there?
Well, when you TC Restani, you have connections everywhere.
Oh, Jesus.
You want a Paul D'Angelo rug? We can get one for you.
We'll talk about it.
All right. How you been, my old friend?
Good, thanks. It's good to be back here again in Las Vegas.
Well, you know, we always talk about Las Vegas, as you saw at the top of the
Yes.
program.
Well,
But-
this last time this is before COVID, right?
Oh, we haven't done a show in 6 years. 6 years, ladies
and then
and
we
gentlemen.
shut down.
That's 1
during
year
COVID.
for each Brady child.
Just our luck that virus is one of the only things made in China that lasted more than 6 months.
Well, that's where the rug was made, too, you know.
Yeah.
So,
In China? Yeah.
Yes, we're all set about that.
And this is unbelievable. Look at what you did here. All the
Well, you know,
backdrop, the
I'll pat
lights.
myself on the back, but there was a lot of people out here that
He
actually
didn't do
did
it,
this.
trust me.
I just signed the check.
There
one
you
light
go.
for every viewer. It's unbelievable.
It's doubled since the last time you've been on, by the way.
Yes. It's unbelievable. This is
You know,
fantastic.
Are you heckling yourself tonight? Because I know you're doing a show.
We get older since we've seen each other.
Well, maybe you have, but I haven't.
No,
But
you don't have a gray hair on
Not
your
at
head.
all,
God
not at
bless
all.
you. Wow.
Amazing.
Now, the reason you're here, other than you're an awesome comedian and whatnot, is every time we have relaunched a show with a new set, you're our good luck charm.
Yeah?
Yeah, this is the third time you've relaunched the set.
Wow. Wow.
That's pretty
I guess-
cool.
What do you think about that?
I think that's, it's best to have me every time you do a revamp because
In another 6 years, we'll come back and we'll do it again.
another 6 years, yeah. But we're getting older.
We are getting older, but you know what?
I-
Let's talk about the
I
career.
feel like
here.
a teenager again.
Well, you
no?
look like a
I do.
teenager.
I feel like I'm 114.
Yeah, you look great.
That's
I'm
in,
like-
that's in dog years. You're going to do like the metric system, whatever it's called?
Yeah, I had to have back operation. I just had a major back surgery
Really?
in January. Yeah.
What happened?
Actually, a guy flipped over a golf cart and screwed up my back, but and I was in pain. But I was so worried. The last time I had an operation, I was like 13 years old. I had my tonsils out, so I was all nervous. And like the day before the operation, I'm reading the newspaper. I see this thing, wrong site surgery. I'm going, what the hell? And, over a dozen times a year in the best hospitals in the country, they screw up, they get the wrong patient or something, and they operate on the wrong knee, the wrong thing. And I was all nervous, and they said even to make sure, take them like a Sharpie and write on your knee just so they don't screw it up. I didn't do that, but I did put a Post-it note on my privates and said, do not remove.
Well, there
And
you
in
go.
case they were Spanish, no transiciono.
Was it one of those
Yes.
big Post-it notes?
Yeah, well, just
Yeah, well, just-
leave it to the imagination.
I'm throwing
it's
you
much
something
better.
there, Paul. Roll
Thanks.
with
You
it,
throw
okay?
me,
Now, I understand. They have it on a golf course. Now, did you actually get some free tea time after this?
No, I took that as a sign from God to stop playing golf.
Really?
Yes.
So this guy got a hole in one.
I'm the only guy who lost a golf ball. I lost a golf ball on the Tiger Woods video game. I sliced it so bad it got to the end of the TV screen, poof, it disappeared.
I remember I used to play the Wii golf. Remember that?
Wii. I'm not up on the technology. My niece and nephew, they teased me. They said, "You're not up on the latest technology." And I said, "You say that again, and I'm going to ban you on my MySpace page."
Oh, you still have one of those too?
Yeah.
Wow.
Don't even ask to play with my Atari. So.
Well, you know what he said? They just said for the doctors, don't touch your joystick, so we're all set. Now I understand you are touring all over the nation again.
After the back surgery. I couldn't travel much. Yeah, I just went to San Antonio, did a corporate show there, and flying is not like it used to be. You know, I used to fly everywhere, but now it's a pain in the ass. You could actually walk onto the airplane with a loaded rifle.
Really?
Before 911.
Oh, that's true.
And they'd go, "Excuse me, what?
Yeah.
I don't think that's going to fit your overhead compartment."
Yeah.
I said, "Oh, I take the bayonet off. I still carry on with the hand grenades." Now they check the bags under your eyes. I couldn't sleep last night. Give me a.
So what I'm hearing is that you are not only a fantastic comedian, you're an unbelievable artist. A lot of people don't know that about you. Mm-hmm. You do a lot. You're like Bob Ross of the comedian world, right?
Yeah, I guess so. Yeah.
And you're a musician as well.
Yeah, I'm in my brother's band, yeah.
You are a total package of entertainment.
Yeah.
Wow.
Well, you know what? It beats being a lawyer.
Which I heard you did that in a previous life.
I did that. No, yeah, I was in the DA's office for 11 years in Essex County. A lot of DAs, they leave for higher paying jobs like picking lettuce in New Mexico, things like that, you know. But begging in Calcutta. Yeah, I made $18,000 a year out of law school.
That's good money.
And then I started doing comedy every night, and you know,
it's up to 19.
Instead of having a bar tab, they used to give me drinks. Yeah.
Sounds like a great life.
I had dollar bills. They paid in cash. It was like a stripper's apartment. There was bills everywhere.
Is that who's backstage right now with the Lobsters?
They're waiting for me.
Okay. Now, before you leave, I know Ricky Bittman here has been begging me since we've been doing the rebirth of the show. He says, "Can I tell a joke to Paul D'Angelo?"
Okay.
Get the camera on these two awesome comedians over here.
Now, Paul, you can use this one if you want.
That's what everybody says.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
I don't know what I'd do without you for 40 years.
So get ready now.
Okay.
This is a big one.
Okay.
Now, did you ever hear of a blind prostitute? You had to hand it to her.
Looks like my job is safe.
I crafted that one, Paul. I crafted it.
Yeah, not only was it bad, but the delivery was terrible too. No.
Now, where can we find you on the social media networks out there?
Well, I got a Facebook fan page.
Wow.
I got a YouTube page that's got over 300 videos.
300 videos.
Yeah.
Wow.
Doing a new website over at pdangelo.com. That's going to be out in a little while. And what else?
You're just
my schedule's
everywhere.
on my website, and I'm all over the place.
Now, I understand that the limousine is waiting outside because you're right going off to a gig right now.
I'm going off to a gig at the Pleasant Valley Country Club, beautiful country club. I've done this show.
Shouldn't you stay away from country clubs?
Yeah, after that accident. Yeah, you're right. No, but this is a charity for disabled American veterans.
Oh, well, let's salute them out there. I'll salute them out there.
The veterans, yeah.
Unbelievable.
Heading right out. The limousine is waiting, and
you can take a lobster.
Maybe the girls will come with me.
You can take the girls and a lobster
with me.
It's unbelievable. Information is on the screen right now. You want to contact this man and hire him for an unbelievable gig. The one and the only, Mr. Paul D'Angelo.
I'm honored to be here. Thank you so much.
Unbelievable. We'll be right back after this big time commercial break.
Hi, this is Claudia Wells. I played Jennifer Parker in Back to the Future. How about a ride, mister? And you're watching After Hours with TC Restani.
The new executive producer of After Hours with TC Restani, and I want you to be on our award-winning talk show. Follow the information that's on the screen. I can't wait to see you on After Hours with TC Restani.
Big time commercial break. My next guest is an acclaimed author who has a trilogy of books coming out called Heaven Sent Trilogy, and she's here right now to produce and promote her unbelievable fourth book. Let's bring her out right now, Miss J.L. Rothstein. All righty, what's JL. This is TC, JL. You know, we go by the initials down
We don't
here.
need the whole name.
But, you know, we were longtime close personal friends. Your real name is Jen.
Yes.
And
yes.
this is, I can't believe you're actually here. This is one of the most.
Excited to be here.
What do you think about the brand new set, huh?
It's beautiful, and I love all the energy on the set.
Unbelievable. You have to have energy to do these, because it's a late night show, you know?
That's
A lot of
right.
people on caffeine pills and all that other stuff out there. But, you know, let's talk about the history here. You grew up in Charlestown, Massachusetts, all right?
I did. I am a Bostonian. I am a townie.
And
as
you
they
are a
say.
townie, as they would say. My last name may be Restani, but I was brought up by my Irish mother and my Irish grandparents.
okay,
So I know what a large Irish Catholic family is all about here.
Yes.
And you wrote a book here, Heaven Sent, and it is about the O'Mara family that is sent down from heaven to fight the beast from hell.
Well, I mean, if you've got to fight hell, you've got to you need strong female characters and strong siblings to come to Earth and beat up the bad guys. So that's what the story's about.
Now, does this have anything to do with childhood? Do you have like any bad memories of being Irish Catholic?
Not bad memories, but being a large Irish Catholic family, you kind of know what it's like to have to work as a team to get something done or to fight for yourself. So there's a little bit. I think every author writes a little bit of their own history inside their books.
Now, when I heard about the bio saying the Irish Catholic, I was thinking about something that happened to me when I was 8 years old. I have a lot of Irish cousins on that side, and I was kind of a little wise ass as a kid. You know, I was hard to believe.
I can't believe it.
Find that hard to believe. And I lipped off to this guy. We're up at our summer camp. He was like 13 years old. I was 8, right?
Okay.
And he decided to bully me around, push me down. Out of nowhere, my 2 girl cousins, Mary Ellen and Susan, grabbed him and threw him in a dumpster. That's a true story, ladies and gentlemen out there.
I actually
That's
believe all of
Irish
this.
blood. You know, it's like
Yeah.
this. You know, we
little
stick together.
bruising, little bruisers. You
A little
had in your
bruise. And
family,
I don't know if whatever happened to that kid. I don't know if he got recycled or whatnot, but he never bothered me again. So I know the heritage. So if you ever need to make a movie about this, I can call my cousins because they'll fight the demons from hell.
Well, they probably fight them every day, right?
That is true.
They don't need to be from hell.
We're not going to talk about their sobriety or anything like that, JL. Come on. But how long did it take you to come up with the stories this, and how long did it take you to write the trilogy?
So each book, I take about a year. So I work full time. So it takes me about a year to write a book, and then to have to go through the editing process, and then to find a cover artist, and to do the whole thing. So from beginning to end is about a year.
Unbelievable.
To produce the book.
Now, these are really thick books. Now, I just ordered these right here. I got these on Amazon, so you can go to Amazon and get these books right here. Heaven Sent, look at that close-up
yes.
right there. You know, and it's on the website right on the bottom right here.
Or Barnes & Noble, or Walmart, wherever books are sold.
Really?
Yes,
Barnes &
I am everywhere.
You are everywhere. That's great. And I was thumbing through this, and I know our good friend CJ, because he was the one who coordinated this, our associate producer out there, said, you're going to have JL on. And you were on his podcast, and I said, this is fantastic. Now, one of the things I picked up on that podcast was you're making a 4th book, and it comes out in the fall, correct?
Yes, it's coming out this year in the fall. Yes.
Now, have we got a title for that yet?
We do. We have a working title.
A working title. We're not going to mention it.
We're not
going to
mention it. We have a working title, but we're very, very close to finalizing the artwork with the artist, and so there'll be things coming out in the next couple of weeks.
Great. Now, as you said in another interview on the podcast I listened to, somewhere down the line, you want to make this into a TV series. Not a movie, because a TV series, you have more of an opportunity to drag out storylines.
I think every author would love to see their story on TV or in a movie. But when you're going this long with a story, you have a trilogy and then you have a 4th book, you can certainly do a lot more with a television show.
That is true.
Yeah.
Stranger Things is a perfect example.
Yeah.
How many years did it take them to finish that story? The kids were like 4, now they're like 55 years old, collecting Social Security out there.
Yes.
So now give us a little 411 on the history of this book, of the storyline.
Yeah, I obviously went to 12 years of Catholic school, being from Boston.
God bless you.
Well acquainted with
Show me the
heaven
knuckles.
and hell.
Show me the knuckles to prove it.
Well acquainted with heaven and hell, but yeah, I had a dream about one of the characters, and continually coming to me and telling me that I had to write the story, and that he was missing, and that his wife was looking for him. And I thought, well, okay, this is going to be from the female point of view then. What could I do? Well, I could make this cast bigger, because if you're going to fight demons, it can't be one person. I mean, I love a lot of the, John Wick, love John Wick, but he really should have an army with him, with the number of guys that he kills. So I just thought, if you're going to fight hell, you need an army. We need more of a cast of characters. And so I decided to write the main characters after my 9 real-life nieces and nephews, which was like a love letter to them, until I had to write it that they were fighting people and killing people. And then I thought, this is the worst idea I've ever had. I don't know why I did this to myself. But yeah, that's how the cast got that big, is that I have 9 nieces and nephews that I wanted to make the main characters in the story.
Are they looking for residuals?
No, but there is a funny story where now those 9 nieces and nephews are all old enough to have kids of their own. And my niece, who's about 10 or 11 now, finally realized who they were on the cover. And she said to her aunt, "You fight bad guys?" And she pointed to the cover. She said, "You fight bad guys?" And her mother, not missing a beat, said, "Yes, but only after you go out to bed." So, I do fight bad guys, but not while you're awake. So
you can't do that. You can't do that. It's like Freddy Krueger, right?
Because of course she wanted to go with her and she wanted to see her do it. And she, "Oh no, you've got to go to bed. I do that after you go to bed."
Well, I can't wait to read these things, and I'm glad you've been on our show down here. So,
I'm so grateful.
Where can we reach you all over the world wide webs, as they say?
Yes. I have a pretty big following on Twitter and Instagram. I'm JL Rothstein1. I also have a website, jlrothstein.com. And then obviously you can get my bio through Amazon. There's a big Amazon author bio out there as well.
I just got one thing to say. Look at the camera on me right here. Stephen King, your days are numbered, buddy. All right? J.L. Rothstein is going to be the queen of horror. You heard it right here on After Hours at TC Restani, and you can take that to the bank.
Oh, well, I'm grateful for the opportunity. Thank you so much for having me.
And we are grateful for having you on the program. The one and the only J.L. Rothstein!
Thank you, guys.
And we will be right back after this big-time commercial break. Get the fork!
Guests of After Hours stay at the luxurious Reno's Good Time Inn on Old Route 393. Home of the world-famous Chip and Fimber Buffet. Reno's Good Time Inn, a proud sponsor of After Hours with TC Restani.
Alrighty, welcome back from that big-time commercial break. We are just out of time here on the program. But before we do that, I want to talk to our good friend Duck over there, the studio member of one, over the audience of one. You haven't told you what your big prize is going to be.
Oh. Yes, I'm dying to know what that is.
Well, in your dressing room is none other than a case of Rice-A-Roni, the San Francisco treat.
Damn, I'm thrilled.
But here's a story about this San Francisco treat. This is actual, real Rice-A-Roni. This isn't stuff you go off and buy off the shelves at Shaw's or wherever you do your local shopping. This man right here, this gigolo, Ricky Bittman, in 1979, 1981, you were in a relationship with the Mark Goodson People television production head of Partying Gifts. What was her name? Lucille?
Lucille, I used to call her Sissy. But Lucille McDougal. Yeah.
Lucille McDougal. Yeah. And as a
powder puff girl,
gift,
she powder puff when you had the shine, when you have the shine.
Oh, really? Oh, the powder puff. I remember that.
She was in charge of the shine. She was in charge of the shine.
Now, you had a falling out with her, but there was kind of like...
I usually do.
I don't know if you were actually in like a legal relationship, but for some weird reason, you got your hands on pallets and pallets of the Rice-A-Roni from Mark Goodson Television Productions.
Yeah. All I need is a truck. Just backed it up. Nobody missed it. I mean, it's Rice-A-Roni for crying out loud. But, it is the San Francisco treat. And some of those boxes are signed, Duck, all right? They're signed by different
who?
Guests. Different guests over the years.
Really?
Anyone who was part of the whole, the guys that own Dicker and Dicker at Beverly Hills, they signed a few boxes.
I would have loved to get my
I know there's a Buddy Hackett in there somewhere. You never know in the case. They could
I heard.
Like when you open those Pokemon cases, the packs.
What am I, Tyro Man?
You get the special thing. Is he into that?
Oh, yeah.
If you pull up the special card and whistles or something and dances
I'll take your word for it.
Okay, you never know. You might get a Buddy Hackett in there. You might get a Harvey Korman. So listen.
For Christmas one year, you gave me the Wink Martindale. Is that where that came from?
Wink Martindale's signed box of Rice-A-Roni.
That's unbelievable. See, you never know what you're going to get down here.
It's on his mantle.
But Duck, you have a pallet of Rice-A-Roni waiting for you in the green room.
And if you eat it and you get sick, just forget where you're going, all right?
Yeah, you send your complaints to...
Here's the address to the complaint.
What's Dave, Fuller Director Dave's address? We can just send it to him.
Call him. He fixes everything.
Sorry, he nodded out there. But this has been an unbelievable first episode back for the rebirth of After Hours at TC Restani. You can follow all of our information right here. Subscribe to our YouTube channel. Follow us on Instagram and all that fun things. And I'm getting through my earpiece right now from Earwolf Chris. It is time to take the show home. Remember, this is After Hours, and we what? We never close.
Never close. Never close. Never close. Never close. Never close. Never close. Never close. Never close. Never close. Never close. Never close. Never close. Never close. Never close. Never close. Never close. Never close. Never close. Never close. Never close. Never close. Never close. Never close. Never close. Never close. Never close. Never close. Never close. Never close. Never close. Never close. Never close. Never close. Never close. Never close. Never close. Never close. Never close. Never close. Never close. Never close. Never close. Never close. Never close. Never close. Never close. Never close. Never close. Never close. Never close. Never c